Hey everybody, Jason here, with my 2019 Top 10 RPGs, video number 2. Spots number 8 and 7. And number 8 on my list is the Elite Dangerous RPG. Based on the old, well, this is based on the modern console and PC game Elite Dangerous, where you fly a ship out in space, you get resources, ship-to-ship combat. There's no personal combat like hand-to-hand or anything like that. Ship-to-ship combat, you get resources, you can join guilds, things like that. And I've had a big interest in this book for a long time, and it took me forever to get a copy of it. And it's kind of got a weird shape to it. The size on it's a little weird. It's taller than most RPGs are. I'll see if I have something to compare it to. Oh, yeah. So, take in comparison to this D&D 4th edition book that I have here. See that top part right there, which is a little bit bigger? See, there's the bottom of the other book. It's just a tiny bit taller than most books. I don't know why that is. I don't mind it. It looks nice on my shelf. I just thought that was a little odd that it's taller. But so the production value on this book is fantastic. The layout is for the most part a real clean 2-column layout, and a lot of the art is very simple. A lot of painted art, things like that. A lot of I'm guessing some of this art is like production art for the game itself. I'm sorry, the computer game, the console game, video game. But in this, you take control of your own spaceship and you forge your own destiny in a cutthroat galaxy. Very simple system that just uses a couple D10s. It says here, each player owns their own spaceship, which is completely customizable with multi-cannons, plasma accelerators, enhanced shields, and super fast frame shift drives. Land on alien planets, get behind the wheel of your surface reconnaissance vehicle to explore, or strap yourself into your own battle tank and storm pirate bases. It's basically set up to be a sandbox game, a sandbox space game where you could do whatever you want. Join guilds, be a spy, do espionage work, be a trader, an engineer, a mechanic. I mean, it's just an open sandbox, open world space simulator, really. Something I would absolutely love to run for my friends. Again, don't know if I'll ever get the chance to, but it's a great book to read, so there it is. Number 7 on my list is the Prince Valiant game by Nocturnal Media. I think this is put out also by Chaosium. But I got this, it's Prince Valiant and it's the Episodes Guide. I kind of got both these books as a set. This is a hardcover reprint of the old game from the 80s. And Prince Valiant, which I'm sure most of you know who Prince Valiant is, old comic strip character in the age of Arthur, and the Knights of Camelot, things like that. Gosh. He's been around. Prince Valiant's been around since I want to say like the mid to late 30s, something like that. 37 or 30, 36, something 38. I don't know, mid 30s, late 30s. And this uses a very weird system. It uses nothing but D2s. So, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It's a system that uses coins. So you flip a bunch of coins. If it lands on heads, it's a success. If it lands on tails, it's a failure. Quite frankly, I have no interest in flipping a ton of coins. That sounds like you'd have a headache from hearing them after about 5 minutes. However, you could use any sort of even numbered die with this, whether it's you have a handful of dice consisting of d20s, d8s, and d4s. You can throw them all at once and just count evens and odds. Evens as successes, odds as failures, however you want to do it. Or just roll a ton of d6s, a ton of d4s, a ton of d12s, doesn't matter what you have. It's basically a d2 system, dice pool, and when you start suffering stress or damage, you lower the number of your dice pool, so on and so on. Very, very cool little system. It's actually a very easy read, too. It's a very, very easy read. It's only 100 pages, 100 and some pages, 108 pages. That includes the index of illustrations. And take a look at how simple this character sheet is. You can make that out. You have a few skills. You have 2 stats, brawn and presence. So basically physical and non-physical. Your presence is a mixture of like your charm, your grace, your wits, and also your intelligence. Your mind and social stat kind of mixed together, and then brawn. Then you have skills, and then basically whatever those numbers are is how many coins you flip or dice you roll. How you raise your levels, you don't really raise levels, but you have a listing of fame, and once your fame gets high enough, that's when you get to add more skill points and things like that. Like Sir Perseus has a fame of 4,500, Sir Beryl has a fame of 800, so at certain levels you have access to have more stat points and skill points added up. But then it's got a bunch of art, Hal Foster's original art mixed into the book, which is fantastic. But yeah, this was written by Greg Stafford, a legend in the business, who I think recently passed a couple years back, which is a shame. But so that is numbers 8 and 7 on my 2019 top 10 RPG list. Let me know below if you've read any of these games, or if you have any interest in them, or what your numbers 7 and 8 are. So thanks for watching, and I hope to get you guys another video soon, and we will talk to you later.